Romania.
Ready for the tour?
Yes.
You can join in the back.
Thank you.
Me, I'm Tudor. It's not very common.
This is the most authentic Romanian chocolate you can get.
People are curious, and some of the tourists they ask me about.
Today we are teaming up with Curly Guide and we are going around to see some of the must-see places in Transylvania. And the first stop is the Turda salt mine.
We're Sarah and Marek, amateur backpackers who somehow managed to travel around Europe for a whole year for under $10,000. From working on sailboats to hitchhiking across 3 countries, our budget travels have been anything but boring. We're about to start a trip through the infamous Balkans, 8 countries in 6 weeks. Can we do it? Subscribe to find out. And do we get to walk around areas?
Yeah, we will go. Yeah. Sure. This is Turzii mine, and here you will see the salt cascade going into the underground lake.
Just made it to our first chamber here in the salt mine. This is actually like a little healing center and it's so cool. You come here if you have got respiratory problems. You literally just come here and sit and breathe. And you can smell it, like you can, definitely the saltiness. It's like being back at the coast. It's pretty cold in here. It's very humid, but it's just so salty. And just breathing in the air, you can feel like yourself just lifting immediately. People just come here, they play chess at these tables. There's exercise bikes just down there. They've even got a doctor in here who can see you and tell you what respiratory problems you've got and tell you how long you're supposed to spend on here. People book into accommodation around the salt mine and come down here a couple of times a day, a couple of times a week, just to breathe. It's amazing.
This air definitely smells different and I feel like I can breathe really nicely in here. Pity we have to wear masks.
Okay, so the motto of the salt mine is Gate to the Heart of Transylvania, because we will go deeper under the surface 120 meters and we will have the feeling that we reach the heart of Transylvania. So, welcome to Turda Salt Mine, heart of Transylvania. Okay.
As we're walking through here, we are completely surrounded by salt. We've got salt on our side, we're walking on salt, we've got salt in the ceiling. It's crazy. This is the echo chamber.
So if I say Sarah, you will hear Sarah 22 times, just count.
22.
Yeah, look. Sarah!
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
So it was like easy for miners to communicate like this.
Yeah.
Hey!
I'm a little bit blown away.
Yeah. Cheers. This is a big little salt crystal. Wow.
Ooh! That is hard. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
It's Turzii mine. So they took them 200 years to dig all this. It's an underground lake over there. The island in the middle of the lake is made of waste of soil.
This is what it used to look like. This is what it now looks like.
The views in here, it's a little bit trippy. Like, what are we even looking at? The way they've done the lights, the fact that I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, where are we? Feels like a different planet.
Now, one of the biggest questions I have is we are nowhere near the sea. Why is there so much salt here? So we're talking many years ago, this part of the world was actually covered by the Turzii Sea, and that is why there's so much salt here. All of the water drained and left all of these large salt deposits anywhere. And that's actually how the surrounding hills in this region was formed, because of the leftover sediment. It's really interesting.
We have successfully reached the bottom. Those are all the stairs that we just climbed down. Wow, it looks even more crazy from down here.
The cool thing about this mine as well, this is not just a tourist attraction. There are things to do here. Like right behind me, we have a Ferris wheel. We've got ping pong tables over there. There's an amphitheater over there. Just behind the Ferris wheel, there's a mini golf place. It's really, really cool.
One of the reasons there are all these things to do here is because people view it as a health benefit to come and visit here. They want to spend time in the salt mine, so these activities help them spend time here. And it's just so cool. Like, we are experiencing a health benefit by being here. I just wish we could breathe without our masks a bit more, but it's still amazing and mind-blowing to be in here. It is mind-blowing.
It doesn't do it. Normal air just doesn't do it for me anymore. I want to get back into that salty air again. So the salt mine was officially recognized as being discovered in 1271 by the Romans, but people believe that it was operating way before that, around 400 BC.
Another interesting fact is the word salary kind of originated from here because people used to be paid with salt. Then they would take that salt and trade it for whatever else they needed.
The salt was their currency. It's incredible.
Crazy.
Yeah, you are wondering why a lot of flags? Because in Romania we are very, how can I say, patriots, okay?
Welcome to the Turda Gorge.
So for us, for today, it will be the dot, the red dot, which means the circle. It's a bad time when we meet with female with cubs, because it can get aggressive. So you need to take your position to open the safety of the spray and to shot. You need to be very fast.
Okay.
So it's important when you hike in our forest, on our land, it's good to have with you the spray against the brown bears.
We're about to go up the toughest part of the hike. Let's go.
Oh boy, it is steep. Very good workout.
Wow. So beautiful. Woo! Just so you can see how windy it is. It's becoming an instrument.
Now we are going to walk all the way along this ridge line, down into that village down there, and then follow the canyon all the way back to the car. Down there.
Crying tears of like taking in the beauty, but actually it's just the wind. It is beautiful though.
Ah, this way.
Of 5 bridges, but apparently it's in the worst shape. So our guide Turda just went first and he tested it out for us. If we can take him, it should be able to take our weight. Here we go.
You did it.
amazing is that the Turda Gorge covers an area of just 360 hectares, but in that area you've got 990 species of plants, 1,200 species of birds, mammals and reptiles, and 1,300 species of butterflies.
Incredible. That hike was so beautiful, really. Very icy in some spots, but so beautiful. On to the next spot.
Very dramatic movie.
Wing up.
Yeah, that's okay.
We've just arrived in the village of Rimethea. It's got a population of just 300 people. It's surrounded by mountains and they've got a very rich history here as well.
So something that's pretty interesting in the village is that you'll find all these different symbols outside people's houses. So this is a symbol of an axe. So that means during a case of an emergency or whatever, the people inside this house will come with axes, and different signs you'll find, maybe like ladders, you might find pails of water in case there's a fire.
But also the old women are washing carpets.
Something pretty funny. So this sign says, this water is not for drinking. But yes it is. The shop that's just over there tried to sell still water, but because everybody was coming here to take water from the mountain, from the natural spring, nobody was buying water from the shop. So they came and decided to paint on this sign. Very sneaky of them. Come on. Did you honestly think that our first video in Romania would not involve some Romanian food? That's exactly where we're going right now.
Noroc. Bun, strong guy. Bun, bravo.
It was actually really nice. It was strong.
It's strong. It's prepared here, in their basement. They prepare here in Romania. It's legal to have a small distillery in the basement, so they prepare here. It's made here. Țuica, palinka, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Homemade palinka.
It's nice, but it's strong. Your turn.
Palinka.
Palinka. Come on.
I'm not
Come on. Come on.
I'll take a little sip.
Noroc.
Noroc. Yeah, it does have a sweetness to it, but yes, Slivovitz tastes very similar to Slivovitz. Very nice. I'm a little bit in shock.
Joj, mulțumesc, joj, super, ca de obicei.
That's massive.
Super.
This is
Mulțumesc.
let me just catch my breath. This is polenta and sour cream and onion and cheese. Look at the size of this thing. This is so much food. Wow. What did I just bite into? That's incredible. Like, that is so good.
Next up we have sarmale, which is stuffed cabbage with a little bit of rice, pork, and some herbs. Okay. Yes. There's a richness to it, it's just meaty. Seriously, one of the best ones I've tasted so far, like in our entire trip. That is really
Take your seats and you can sleep. You can sleep inside the car.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to
That
meet
was
you.
brilliant. Thank you
Nice to meet
so
Marek.
much. Thank
That
you.
was really awesome.
Take care. Take care. Nice to meet you. You are
You too.
great guys. Take care of you. Ciao, guys.
Okay. Bye bye.
Ciao, my friend.
Bye bye.
Ciao. Ciao, Sarah.
We had the best day, and the fact that we're only in Romania for a few days and we managed to see so much today and got to taste local Romanian food, we could honestly not have had a better day.
I actually can't believe how much we did, how much we saw, so many interesting things we learned, and yummy food that we tasted. It was honestly just like a dream day, like all the best things. It was amazing. So thank you so much to Curly Guide. It was such
Thank
an
you,
amazing
Turda.
day. Thank you, Turda. We really enjoyed it.
You can find all information on Curly Guide in the description. But tomorrow we are heading, not even tomorrow, in 3 hours we're jumping on the train when we're heading to the most visited place in all of Romania. Let us know in the comments if you know where that is. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.